Larry's a little farther back. Joe is, I don't think there's Joe right there. Let's get a closer in on him there. They're searching for a certain rock formation, but apparently will help find what they believe will be a treasure.
What's happening now? You gotta move
Back down a little bit here.
over here to that eye.
Okay, they're out of sight, so I'm going to stop the camera.
Right in.
Okay, Joe, now, apparently you dug all this out.
Yeah, well, it was filled to right about here.
Okay.
Here was the level, and we dug that out, and I don't know,
Right. I dug up,
10,
okay.
12, 15 feet maybe.
Okay, and there, where's that,
Here's the iron bar here
okay,
that somebody has used with this baling wire, and the baling wire's been broken.
okay,
And near as we could figure it broke here from hitting on the rock here or something, see?
okay.
So that would be maybe at that angle there. That's why we figured, well, it's probably down in here. Larry said he got a reading here. And it's been forced in, and it sits at the base of this cliff where the trail comes in. Like I said, you got a picture of the obelisk there, huh?
Yeah, before I think they did.
There it is. I
Well,
don't know. Pretty interesting.
they're waiting for the,
They're waiting for the. We're waiting for the bobcat. To get
now
up
Larry's getting a different kind of reading though, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
Larry's up here getting a reading right up here, but I can't figure it because this looks solid rock to me. Also, that figures like it would be a fault line right there anyway, you know? Like it'd be a natural cave down in there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All the signs seem to point to this spot, I have
Yeah.
to admit.
Plus all the research. People I've been talking to, everybody says the same thing.
Well, we'll wait till Larry comes down and see what he comes up with.
Don't you think? It's a Spanish cart trail or Aztec or something.
Yeah, it goes part of that one,
I don't know. It looks to me. Here's the last piece. Jim, come here. Look. To me, this is the last piece of the. Look, here's the trail here. Look. That's been built right there. Those rocks have been put in there right there. Okay? This rock here has been moved in. So the trail ends right here, man. That rock there. See, this was. We didn't put this rock here. This was moved here. This is part of the trail.
That's
There it
about
is.
the last one.
That's the last rock right there.
And all
This
that,
has been filled by us here.
all
Look.
that prickly pear cactus
See, Larry? See this here?
goes all the way down the top of that trail.
Yeah. And see all this here? We filled this. See all that? That stuff we brought out of the shed.
I thought you said this was the trail up here where the cactus is growing.
Yeah, it is, but it seems to, it comes this way. It seems to stop here. Where?
Yeah, that would seal it.
But look. Yeah, that look weird, doesn't it?
But don't forget the cactus. That'd be kind of a monumental piece, though. Like,
Almost
it looks like it's stuck on this
Yeah.
part.
Right there. What do you think about that, Larry? Almost looks like it was stuck and was coming apart or something. But see these rocks here? They're not going to be going that way. The
I don't know, I'm
edges
just
here. See where the edge is? It doesn't turn. It keeps going this way. The edge is still right down here. Let's find the edge of it. Okay, as long as the green light's on, we're filming, right? Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
There one spot when I was filming, there was camera was when we were at the danger spot over here. You're gonna see, we're gonna see the mirror and the wind's been blowing across.
Well, somebody talk, will you? Give us a running rundown here. Coming out of the
Just a lot
Caballo.
of fascinating plant life. Look at these different types of cactus and everything.
Slow down, Larry, slow down.
This is the time of day now where the rattlesnakes kind of
Should be out of
get a little lethargic again. They start wrapping themselves around things, don't they, to get
laying on
conserve heat?
Hey, but still, this is surely one of them.
Well, I mean, you still get in trouble, I'd say.
Grab him by the back of the head. Go up, Larry. Wanna be a cowboy. Looking like a cow. Looking for the cowgirl.
Well, you guys, we have a video camera running. If you could say something instead of sitting like a couple bumps on a log.
Well, I think we have the guy running it who knows the most about it, don't we?
No, he doesn't know a thing. What'd you think about this treasure operation here, Mr. Thomas? I'll show you exactly where we were here. If Larry would slow down just a little bit. Good man.
Where were we exactly?
Hold it a second, Larry.
You kind of point.
Nope. We're right up that canyon right there. We parked
Is that the road there? Hold on, sticking out.
at that white. Let's see. We parked. Kind of right in there somewhere. And we went up that canyon.
Okay.
Oh, I know we went up that canyon right. You could actually see the road we went up, but I can't seem to spot it. It's right in there somewhere anyway.
Kind of all blends together from this distance.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean to the left?
Now let's see, those Indian caves are down here. I'll get a picture of those too. Yeah, there's, let's see, where are they? If they're down in there. There's an Indian cave right there. Kind of bouncy. Keep going a little bit there.
Doesn't look like there'd be enough room in there.
No, a little bit further.
Does it?
No, there's nothing there. It's a little bit further down. Can't really see it. I guess it's down that hill there, I guess. It's on this one here. And we're looking out towards the Rio Grande and TRC. There's the road down below there where we're going. Across those flats. And let's see, the Indian caves.
Right down there.
I spotted two caves. Yeah, there they are, right down there. Now that there has an old beehive in it. That one down there. And then around the corner, yeah, these down here, the little ones down there have a beehive in it. But somebody raided the beehive. It's just the empty cone deal. I spotted a big one on the right coming out.
Cave or beehive?
Yeah.
Is that the road there, way back out there?
I believe it is.
When you say Indian caves, are those caves that they dug out or natural caves that they used?
These are natural caves here.
Yeah, they never dug anything out. They always used whatever. They might have expanded it a little bit or played with it. Hey, see this rock show behind you?
Yeah.
That's the same thing that was up there marking, what you thought was marking the site that they were supposed to have hauled up.
Similar, but it had more quartz. I didn't really see any around like it.
I don't think that, whatever that rock was, that was
But I do.
it. Still there.
And it's my treasure.
That's right. Realize how many people you gotta give a treasure to because you're told them about it.
See that little black spot there is the beehive.
Participating.
Wait a second, Larry. Right there is the beehive.
Jeez, how big is
That
it?
black one down there?
Oh.
This black. And then the big hole over there is the Indian cave. Go on, Larry, so I can get this.
Way back in there.
Yeah.
On the other side of that ridge.
Uh-huh. Okay, hold it a second, Larry, so I can feel it. That's an Indian cave. We checked it out right there.
Did you go in that one?
Yeah. And then there's one below it there. And there's one a little to the left right there, a small one.
Did you find anything?
Just fire and bones and stuff. But we didn't dig down into the bottom and the pack rat area. And he
Well-
said, good idea. There might be beads. There could be anything in there.
Well, we're in a little draw here. It's not much, if anything, it's just a little wash actually. It's gravelly. Looking for some artifacts. Those are fence posts. Just about all of everything that you've seen us film, except for some in the higher elevations, is grazed by cattle. It's hard to believe that they walk through all of these bushes and cactuses for grazing, but they do.
Today's Friday, April 30th. We're going up to look for, what's index? We're going up to look for some kind of a treasure here. We stopped here for some reason. I think they're going to look around. Let me back this off a little bit. Up. I'll go film that. Let me get this sign right there is, what does that say? Up, that it's very high chance of fire. So obviously they want you to use your ashtray here. We're getting into the Cibola National Forest. Up there, there's a ridge way up here, which is kind of interesting, looks like. Could be good mineral deposits there. Let me pan back here because I get a better view of all this. Go across here. And we stopped for a few minutes just to look around. They're back to discussing different things. Let's take a look around here. That's where they're parked right there. The road continues on up that way and around. Let's go look around back here. Now this is the direction we came from back here. Back that way. That's back that way. It's Truth or Consequences. That's okay. There's a rancher. There's a ranch right there of some sort. Okay. Okay, we're getting a little bit redundant here, so I'm going to shut it down. Right there. Side road, you can see it a little bit rough there, but not too bad actually. I'll show a little bit of this background here, what we're going towards. Whoa. Coming up to a little wash here, we're going to go through. A little bit rough, not too bad. Makes it a little bit too rough to film, so I'm going to hold off. Where we need to be at. Getting up closer to the site where we want to be. Road's not real rough actually, just kind of rolling. There they are in front of us. That's who we're following now. That truck right there. Whoop. That's kind of rough to film. We've hiked up pretty far up this hillside here. Here's where we're parked. Gives you an example of how far we are away. So we're pretty far away. There's an interesting group of rocks here. Let me see if I can find them in the viewfinder. Yeah, right there. They just kind of pop up right out of the side of the mountain there. Not exactly sure. Volcanic, I would think. That's way across the canyon from where I'm standing, actually. I'm going to zoom back to show you how far it is really away. So, you can see it's a long ways off, actually. I'm going to pan across. Move in a little bit here. Show you the terrain. And the slope that we're actually going up here is pretty steep, actually. And they've kind of disappeared over the top of the thing. I stopped the film a little bit. I don't see them. So I'm going to stop the camera and see if I can find them here in a few minutes. There they go. I think they're going to disappear on me here. Yeah. Yep, they're over the side of the hill here. Hill. I'll show you backing away here to show how far away from we are. Up pretty high here. Quite a hike. I'm a little bit out of breath, actually. Let me zoom in and show how far we are away here. Coming in. There's where we parked. And let's see if I can find... They're walking up the side of the hill here. They are right there. They're pretty far away. They're 100 yards away from me, probably. Right there. Let's go zoom in on them. We'll spy on them. They don't know we're watching. Okay, they're going up to the ridge there. Now I'm going to pan around here. There's a beautiful scenery here to the side. Let me pan around slowly. There's a mining operation off to my right, so we'll be getting to it here in a second. There's a huge valley here, you can see. Very huge valley. Right there. And right down here is, oops. No, actually I got turned around here. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I went a little bit too far. Here I'm back over here. Okay, here is the beautiful valley here. Let me back up. Right there. Really beautiful scenery. Now I'm gonna, the mining operation is right. A little bit hard to see the viewfinder. Let me see. It's right. I'm gonna zoom in here, right there. Right there is a large mining operation going on. The road there. Should be supposed to be a lot of minerals. Gold's supposed to be up here too. I'm not 100% sure what they're mining for. One more look at that. Now back out here and show you the valley again here. Beautiful valley. Okay. Now we're up real close, at very top here. Large rock outcropping.
Straight up, Jim.
Okay, we got a buzzard here. Riding, he's riding the thermals. Whoa, there he goes. Almost tipped me over backwards there. It's okay, Larry. I'll just fly down the hill here, getting the buzzard.
Well, we struck it rich. We're getting a reading on the detector.
They struck it rich. We hit the mother lode.
Down there by the car, by the Isuzu, straight down.
It's straight down by that.
I used the dowsing rod. It pointed up here to the outcrop. Now Joe's over there with that detector, and he's getting a reading. You can hear it beeping. It's right here.
Okay, they got like a little metal detector, and it's beeping, and it's meant to pick up gold and minerals.
The bag is clear down there, man. Why doesn't it stick back for a pump?
Okay. There's the outcropping right here. They're working on.
Pocket.
There goes Larry
This is the vein.
going into the. They think they found a.
Vein right here.
There might be a vein there.
Washed out, or they stole
There's
it?
Joe there. If you get a little bit closer, I don't think you'll be able to hear him talking. I might hold off for a second.
Giving off some readings, isn't it?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Confirms the rods from down by the
Yeah.
truck.
Okay, they're in a crevice here.
Right over here, remember? Way
I think you can hear him talking. Let's let him talk.
Yeah.
There's the yellow rock right here. Over here, don't get nothing. Nope, just right in this. This is the vein.
I, in my mind, when I was using the rod, it was saying this rock area. Not necessarily any further behind it, but the rock down. You know, stuff's washed down and it's originating here. That's pretty damn good.
I bet over there it looks like it goes that way. And as a matter of fact, there's a covered shaft right there. Right there. I bet you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, right there. Oh, that may be the damn Spanish shaft they've been looking
Deep
for.
lost Spanish shaft.
Yeah, it looks like.
Well, up and over they go. They think they see something up there.
You better stay there, Jim.
Rotates around and washes the clay out, and then you put those little spiral things. And you do a lot of work for
What was this right here? There was something right there. Just the same thing. Copper?
This is gold here.
Gold.
Oh, with pan, which already been out. You can take that pan and get.
Did you ever take your stick up there?
Yeah, it got readings all over the place.
Now, will it read if it's black sand, ironized sand? Will it read on there?
See, some of this stuff it'll read going out, but read going in, it's metal. Gold, silver. But it's hot weather.
Yeah, it's getting to that time of year. Well, end of May usually.
Sometimes the hottest weather of the year is the last week of May and first week of June. Sometimes middle, sometimes late. You never know. Now, because I've seen the hottest weather of the year last week of May. Hot weather of May.
Well, Joe's got a bucket full of gravel and sand from behind that vein, or from that vein running behind that big rock to his left. He's climbing back down, coming back down.
Yeah, look at this.
We'll take it back and wash it. What you got?
Quartz crystals. Sandy.
Let's see. Let's see, get the right angle here. Jim just found some quartz crystals in this little pocket. I don't know if we can see it.
They need to be cleaned up. They're dark.
They're real dark. Did you hear that eagle scream?
I don't see him, though, do you? He must be perched. Must be sitting somewheres.
Well, we're leaving. And there's Joe and Mel heading down the road. We're going to be right behind them here.
Into a mining area, and there's Joe looking into something. I'm not sure what right there. Climbing into. Oh, this is. Stop right here, Larry, for a second. This is full of some kind of
Sludge.
some kind of gravel. It's tailings actually is what they call it, I guess.
Well, that's a device that it's like a big screw, and it churns and grinds up the rock and spits it out. And apparently, there's a few buckets full of dust that was left behind in there that could be rich in.
It's blurry. Why?
Because you probably moved this with your thumb.
That's not going to affect that.
Slide that and adjust it.
Right here? Okay.
Is that better?
Not really.
That's all they did, that little pile. We can get it for 40 though. And we can get it for 40,000, so you know. You guys want to jump that?
Oh, I see. It's for sale for 70,000.
No, they had. I don't know. He said something. They spent 100,000 up here, so they put 70,000 in equipment, and the rest probably labor.
And what'd they get out of it? Nothing.
All they did was that little pile right there.
Oh.
That's it.
The rest, I guess, put these damn roads up in there, didn't they?
Yeah, they cut all that up.
That little
And
mine
up
shaft
in there
out.
where they got that gold,
There's a mine up there.
that's where he got $1 million worth of gold out of a little hole, out of a little spot as big as a Volkswagen or refrigerator.
He said big as that damn motor there.
Yeah, big as that motor. They took $1 million out. But that was before these guys. Then they sold it to these
somebody
guys.
else.
Yeah. These guys went hog wild and never found. Then they went broke.
You got the mess down there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, well, somebody told Bar that trailer was supposed to tear it out, and they just got the goodies and left it there.
So that's called a what, Joe?
The trommel.
A trommel?
It rotates around and gets the clay out of it, so it'll separate easier.
So do we have anything in there?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there hadn't been taken out. That's what I want to try to figure out some way to get. Move the rocks and vacuum the light ship.
God damn, that chain, I wonder what that chain cost for. Well, where did it operate on? Where's the bearings or whatever?
I don't know.
Where did it come from?
On rollers, Mel. Must have been rollers. Look. There was a set
Oh,
of
yeah, it
rollers
was on rollers.
here and
Here's
there.
a roller here. Yeah, 2 rollers, yeah, okay. Wasn't used very much because they had deep marks on it.
The paint's
Just
just
barely
off.
got the paint off.
The paint's just off of it now. How much did that run?
It didn't run much.
Look, the paint's still on right
Not worn at all.
there. Not even worn out.
Maybe that thing down there. Somebody might have stole the rollers because big rollers are valuable.
Especially they dump the ore in the top, and then they crush it down and put it down in this pit, and then run the conveyor belt from this pit. That's the old conveyor belt, and load their trucks or do whatever they're doing here on this pad. Probably run it through that trommel. Look out!
And my placer mine works. We're utilizing a tremendous, highly sophisticated piece of equipment, Kleenex for earplugs, and a weed eater to suck up all of the tailings inside of this Tremel. This is the purest form of self-torture I've ever seen in my life.
It doesn't have
What do you
enough
mean? Do I
power.
think he's of sound mind? Is that what you mean? A lava flow, and we're in the Valley of Fires. That's what it's called. And it's pretty extensive. We've driven through a lot of it already. And it goes for as far as your eye can see.
Valley of Fires. We're up in a little recreation area. I'm going to pan across here real slow. You can see the mountains in the background. There's snow on the mountains right there still. Let's get a little closer to it actually. There's the mountains. Okay.
Far to your left.
And I'm going to pan down to the it's all lava flows, apparently came out of the ground through fissures. All the way. We stop extensive lava flow all the way across here. Panning to my left. All the way back across here. It goes on for miles and miles. Okay, this is the birthplace of Smokey the Bear. It's called the Lincoln National Forest. Now what I'm going to do now is get closer so you can read it. This might take a while and it might not even work out, but I'm going to try it anyway.